What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're checking out a knife here from LOTHAR. We've checked out a few of their newer models here on the channel. They are a very affordable brand. You can find them on Amazon, so I'll have this one linked down below, just like every other knife you'll see in this video. They also help out the channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. Right, a little bit of a tight fit right there for this guy. And of course you got the premium zipper pouch situation here. And here we go, guys. We got an additional pouch there and some paperwork, but here is the knife, the Challenger from LOTHAR. This one should be a pretty cool, epic one. Oh my goodness. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Now, man, I gotta tell you, LOTHAR has come a long way. They are just absolutely figuring out what works. They are really committed to making knives that people will love, and this definitely shows. So let's kind of break it down a little bit. What do we have here? We have, I want to say it is going to be, even though it looks like titanium, this is going to be stainless steel right on the outside. It definitely looks like titanium, but you know, it's going to be way more affordable. Of course, we have this G10 micarta. It's one of those times where, you know, I'm really confused if it's one or the other, but future me slapped that on the screen. It definitely has a nice combo there with the blue, with the brown, light brown, dark brown. Also like the revised pivot logo there with the L. Kind of looks like Lexus in a way, but in their own unique way. So got the LOTHAR logo there. This guy's going to be a plunge lock, button lock. And guess what? They actually did another awesome button lock that I feature here in the channel before, and you all seem to really like it. So yeah, this is looking very interesting. We got thumb stud deployment. We have a somewhat deep carry pocket clip that is not reversible, something to keep in mind. It is going to be stainless steel as well, but it has this sort of gray color that kind of looks like titanium. So if you're trying to look like titanium on a budget, right, this might be a good way to save some money. But that being said, let's deploy this thing. And bam! Oh my goodness, guys, look at this blade. I was not expecting this blade to come out of that handle at all. Oh my goodness. All right, listen, we have a dual ground blade. Is that a hollow ground? Oh man, that is a cherry on top, guys. Hollow ground, satin finish. This part right here is a flat grind, so dual ground blade. Oh man, clip point. Wow, Tanto clip point blade. It's got the works. It absolutely got the works, and it's got the looks. I mean, look at that thing. You gotta tell me that don't look good? You gotta tell me that's not a good looking blade right there? Come on now. Come on now. 14C 28N steel. Could have been printed a little bit smaller. If I say so myself, maybe print it here instead of on the actual edge. Maybe back here, a little bit smaller font. The show side, though, is pretty clean. No billboarding there, so I do dig that. They didn't put any branding or logo on the pocket clip, which is what some companies do sometimes because they want to go, you know, over branding galore. But oh man, come on now. All right, that's feeling really good, as you would expect from a plunge lock, button lock. Oh yeah, really nice. Obviously, ease of manipulation is going to be really good with the plunge lock, button lock, and it's easy to use as a lefty too. So why this wasn't made with a lefty clip, I don't know. But yeah, lefties can use button locks all day. So thumb deployment is good. Oops, I'm trying to get that reverse flick with the nail. There it is. Oh yeah, I can build up really good. As long as I don't slide off. Really good pressure there with the middle finger, and bam, just Spidey flick that thing. All right, checking the lock up here. That's rock solid, no side to side, no movement at all, one way or the other. It's looking, feeling pretty good. And yeah, good alignment there, as you would expect. We do have two standoffs back here, and there is no liners, right? So it's one solid stainless steel handle, right? And then you can see the milling on the inside for weight reduction. So that's all looking pretty good. Checking the ergos here, right? Obviously it's gonna be a large knife, so hammer grip definitely can accommodate my baby hands or average hands right here. Plenty of handle left. And if that wasn't enough and you got big old bear paws, check out this finger choil right here. Not the biggest finger choil in the world, but still comfortable nevertheless. And also good jimping here on the blade. Good plunge grind situation. Oh yeah, you can get all the way to where my nail is. You can sharpen this guy before you even come close to developing a smile. So that's really nice there. Good to see. So good ergos. Pocket clip is comfortable. I'm gonna give it a good 9.5 out of 10 there or so. You do want to be careful though where your thumb is. You could accidentally press the button. That's just a side note. So I think forward choking though, I'm always tempted to put my thumb up here and then all my other fingers are back here, so I'm nowhere near where the button is. So that's just something to keep in mind there. Let's give it a wipe here for the looks, and let's do some size comparisons, guys. Now, the Lothar Raptor right here, this one was a very epic, it still is a very epic button lock from them. It has a little bit of a slimmer profile. If that one speaks more to you, I'll have a video on that one here on the channel. They recently just revised the Lothar Lich King. This one's also a big boy. All right, so check it out as well. Again, links to all these knives down below if you guys want to learn more. And I have content on all these here on the channel as well, if you guys want to check it out. Next to a few of the typicals here on the channel, there is your MSI from Microtech. Here's the Stitch, rocking Lex International scales. Super cool scales. I did an install video here on the channel. I've been carrying these knives non-stop. Absolutely love how these look and feel, no doubt. Here's the Spyderco PM2 and the Para 3. So PM2 is going to be very comparable, maybe a tad bit shorter. Para 3 obviously is indeed shorter. Here's the Demko AD 20.5 and the Kunwu Chad. Chad, I think, is the most comparable, if anything. Here's the Civivi Vision FG and the Kizer Militaw. Very affordable, recommendable budget EDC knives. And last but not least, there is the Vosteed Porcupine and the CJRB Pyrite Light. All right, hopefully you own some of those, so I'll give you more or less a ballpark where this one lands size-wise. But of course, you already know we're gonna put this thing to the test here, right? 14C 28N steel. All right, let's get the 5X zoom here with a piece of paper to see how it does. Oh man, oh wow. This thing is really thin behind the edge. That's one thing I noticed too. So slicing capability with this knife is gonna be through the absolute roof. I mean, you can see it in action. This thing's gonna be a slicer through and through. It's a very tall hollow ground too, so it stays thin and narrow for a good portion. There we go. So is it gonna cut paper? The answer is absolutely yes. Surprise, surprise. And got a piece of cardboard right here, single wall piece of cardboard, cutting at a diagonal angle here for better performance. And yeah, it can absolutely do that as well. It can definitely annihilate the cardboard on trash day. You also got plenty of handle, so you can comfortable handle this guy here with no issues. And yeah, let's give it a nice little wipe here. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this one, right? How sharp is it out of the box? 10 being the sharpest, let me know in the comments. And man, this thing, is that a looker or what? Right? Definitely let me know, guys, in the comments down below. What do you love about it? What do you like about it? Is there anything you dislike about it? Let me know. Let's definitely hang out in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Again, this knife and every other knife you saw in this video will be linked down below, so you guys can check it out. It does help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.